Have you ever felt like life suddenly flips upside down and nothing seems certain anymore? What if I told you that this isn't random, that a mysterious cosmic force is at work, rewriting your destiny right now? Yes, I'm talking about Rahu, the shadow planet that challenges Leo like no other. In the next few minutes, we're going to explore how Rahu can shake your career, your relationships, your finances, even your very sense of self. And, more importantly, how you can turn this chaos into power. So, if you're a Leo, or if you've ever wondered why life throws unexpected challenges your way, stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll not just understand Rahu, you'll know how to harness its energy to transform your life in 2025. For people born under the zodiac sign Leo, Rahu is not just another point in the chart, it is a game changer. It's like a shadow crossing over your life, pulling you into a chapter that feels unfamiliar, unpredictable, and yet transformative. Every 18 years, Rahu shifts into a position where its gaze falls upon Leo, and in those years, it feels like the universe is tearing open the script of your life to write something completely new. Leo, by nature, is bold, confident, and radiant. Leos love to stand in the spotlight. They thrive on recognition, respect, admiration. They want to be seen. But Rahu doesn't play by those rules. Rahu is cunning. It strikes exactly where you are most attached. For Leo, that means Rahu will challenge your pride, your ego, your dependence on external validation. It wants you to learn. Real strength isn't in applause. It isn't in followers. It isn't in the claps of a crowd. Real strength is hidden inside you, and Rahu will force you to discover it. But this lesson isn't easy. In the first few months of Rahu's influence, it may feel like your world is falling apart. The projects you've worked so hard to build could start breaking. People who once admired you may begin to criticize you. Some may even betray you. Suddenly, you'll find yourself questioning, am I really as strong as I thought? Were my foundations truly solid, or were they built on the illusion of recognition? That is Rahu's greatest trick. It creates illusions, only to push you to break them, so you can see the truth. In career, Rahu shakes the ground. Maybe you've been in a stable job for years, and then, out of nowhere, conflicts rise with your boss. Office politics get uglier. A colleague you trusted may stab you in the back. For some Leos, this will even mean walking away from something they thought was permanent. Painful? Absolutely. But hidden inside that pain is a doorway. Rahu's purpose is not to destroy you, but to push you off the old road and onto a new one. Maybe it's a career path you never imagined. Maybe it's a passion project you were too afraid to chase. Rahu corners you until you have no choice but to leap. And that leap could change everything. Money, under Rahu, becomes a wild card. Sometimes it feels like a windfall. Old investments suddenly bloom. An unexpected opportunity brings profit. You might even feel luckier than ever, but the moment you start relying on it, the moment greed or ego slips in, money vanishes just as quickly. One bad decision, one impulsive risk, and it's gone. That's why Rahu teaches you. Wealth is a tool, not a trophy. If you treat it as a means, it will flow. If you use it to feed your ego, Rahu won't hesitate to take it away. Relationships are another battlefield. The people closest to you may suddenly feel distant. Partners may clash with you more often. Misunderstandings with friends or family could rise. At times, you'll feel isolated, even betrayed. But that isolation is Rahu's most important lesson. It teaches you not to depend on the approval of others. True confidence is not built on people cheering for you. It's built on standing tall when no one else is clapping. Once you discover that inner strength, your relationships will naturally heal, because they'll no longer be based on need, but on authenticity. Health also reflects Rahu's shadow. Stress increases. Sleep feels restless. Old conditions resurface. Energy levels fluctuate. And it's not random. It's a message. Rahu is telling you, take care of your body, or everything else will collapse. In these times, Practices like meditation, mindfulness, yoga, or even simple daily breathwork are lifesavers, not trendy luxuries, lifelines. If you embrace them, Rahu's darkness transforms into discipline. You don't just survive, you thrive. But perhaps the most profound impact of Rahu on Leo is spiritual. Leos live for outer light, status, achievements, validation. Rahu flips that light inward. It forces you to face yourself. It says the brightest light is not outside, it's inside. And until you find it, nothing external will ever satisfy you. That's why, during Rahu's transit, many Leos suddenly feel drawn to spirituality. Meditation, journaling, prayer, seeking therapy, connecting with higher consciousness, these are not coincidences. They are whispers of the soul, amplified by Rahu. Think of Rahu as an eclipse. In astronomy, when the moon or sun is eclipsed, light disappears for a while. Shadows dominate. But eclipses never last forever. The light always returns. That's Rahu's role in your life. It casts a shadow, it hides the light, it confuses you, but not to end you, only to transform you. During this cycle, Leos will face their deepest fears. Fear of losing success, fear of losing money, fear of rejection, fear of being irrelevant. But here's the secret. Fear itself is the illusion. When you stop running and face it head-on, you realize it had no power. That's the breakthrough Rahu demands. The greatest challenge for Leo under Rahu is letting go of ego and hearing the soul's voice. Rahu awakens that voice. And if you listen, really listen, Rahu becomes your greatest ally. It pushes you to heights you never thought possible. The months ahead for Leos will not be simple. Careers will take sharp turns. Relationships will test you. Money will flow in and out unpredictably. Health will demand attention. But in every storm, Rahu is guiding you to self-discovery. If you keep patience, if you refuse to panic, if you treat each challenge as a mirror, then you don't just survive Rahu, you conquer it. Yes, Rahu is tough, but it is also the most important journey of your life. It is the journey of meeting your true self, the version of you that isn't shaken by applause or silence, profit or loss, love or rejection, the version of you that is unshakable. So don't fear Rahu, don't resist it, face it, accept it, because those very shadows you're scared of, they are the path, they are the initiation. They are what carry you to the place your soul has always longed for. And if you're hearing this right now, it's not random. This message is meant for you. Rahu's knock is already at your door. The choice is yours. Will you treat it as destruction or as the beginning of a new chapter? With courage, trust, and self-belief, no Rahu, no shadow, no storm can ever dim the inner flame that belongs to you. And remember, faith is the ultimate shield. Not blind faith in religion, not dogma, but faith in yourself, faith in your journey, faith in the light that burns within you. Because when you hold that faith, shadows lose their power. So take a deep breath, look inside, and remind yourself, I am stronger than my fears. I am bigger than my shadows. I am the light that no darkness can take away. That is the real gift of Rahu. That is the real transformation of Leo. If this video spoke to you, if you felt a spark of understanding or a hint of courage inside, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you never miss insights that guide your cosmic journey. Remember, the power to transform your destiny isn't somewhere out there. It's within you, waiting to be claimed. Harness it, embrace it, and let Rahu's shadow illuminate your greatest opportunities. Thanks.